Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me for another Sketchbook Sunday episode. Today I will be painting this beautiful beach scene, and even though I don't live close to any white sandy beach or warm ocean, all of the summer heat recently has inspired me to paint something a little bit more summery, and I thought that this would be an appropriate option. So I hope you stick around for the chat, or otherwise you can also follow along with your own piece of paper and paints. So recently I have spent most of my time outside in my large vegetable garden. Maintaining a 1,000 square foot garden has become a bit of a full-time job between all of the weeding, watering, and mostly staring. Admiring how every single plant in my garden was grown from a seed in my own home months ago. It seems that no matter how much I get done around the property, and no matter how many things I check off my to-do list, there are endless more tasks that distract me. And by the time I catch up with everything, a new week begins and the garden's weeds call my name again. The other day I was weeding my garden when I noticed that I hadn't had a pressure headache in quite a while. Before I moved into our little forest home when we lived in an apartment in a city, it wouldn't be uncommon for me to experience a pressure headache every day. I never knew what caused them because I didn't necessarily feel stress mentally, but I suppose my body was feeling it and was manifesting that stress through these headaches. You see, the previous couple of years, I'd sometimes work up to 4 jobs at a time because I was obsessed with hustle culture. Though I still strive for financial freedom, my priorities have shifted somewhat, and I've taken a slower approach to achieving my financial goals. Don't get me wrong, I am physically exhausted every single day because all of my household tasks are quite labor intensive. I frequently go to bed with every muscle in my body aching. I mean, you try weeding a giant vegetable garden for 5 hours. Or, more recently, spending 4 days priming and painting a giant metal shed, sitting on steel ladder steps for so long that your butt and legs have bruises all over them. But this physical effort is so different than what I'm used to. Instead of sitting in front of a computer or doing the same monotonous task over and over, I'm instead moving my body. Time goes by so quickly that it is my stomach that calls me for lunch and dinner rather than a clock. I cannot explain to you how wonderful it is to smell the warm, moist, pine needle-infused morning air, or how delightful it is to hear the songs of several birds mixed with the buzzing of the bees. Several times throughout each day, I find myself thinking, wow, is this what true happiness feels like? To live a life true to yourself, even though it is so different from the norm, without zero cares about what other people think of it? I'll tell you what it is, and that is liberating. It is so liberating to feel that way and not care what other people think. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my little chat today. I will be talking a lot more about my little home in the woods in future Sketchbook Sundays. It's definitely what has been occupying all of my time recently, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I love doing what I do now, and sometimes I fear what the winter will bring when the garden will no longer be calling my name and demanding my everyday attention, or attention every day. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Most of my views are from individuals who aren't subscribed. So if you find some value in this video, don't forget to hit the like button, write a comment down below, and I will chat with you guys next week.